Hey guys, Red on the road here again. I thought it might be kind of fun to see what my commute's like to work, so I'm gonna make a video about that. Anyway, it is 12:20 in the afternoon. It's a Thursday and I've got to get to work. I am in Northern California right now and I work in Phoenix, Arizona. So that means I have to take an airplane to work. Now I can do it the same day I have to work if I start late enough, but unfortunately I need to be at work tomorrow by 8 o'clock, so there's no way to get there. Well, there is a way to get there super early, and if I miss that flight I'm in trouble. So I have to commute the day before. So technically today is my off day, but I need to use it to commute to work. So here we go, 12:20. Let's see how long it takes. Thanks for coming along. So after packing my bags and everything, I got downstairs, loaded everything up, and now it's 12:35, and I'm actually pulling out, so that took a little while, but I'm still okay. So it takes me about 45 minutes to get to the airport, and my flight leaves at 2:20. So I need to be there. I don't have to be there by 1:20, but I like to be. That's because I do something called jump seating, and that's where I show up and I ask the airline desk, whatever airline I'm going on, to put me on the jump seat. And the jump seat is just an agreement between most of the airlines and some of the cargo carriers that let you fly to work and back without having to pay. And our airline agrees to fly their pilots to work and back without having to pay. So I think it goes back to a maritime thing. I guess they used to do it on the Mississippi River. Is if you were a Mississippi riverboat pilot, you could ask to just ride along up in the cabin with the riverboat pilots that were driving the riverboats up and down the Mississippi. So that was kind of a neat thing, and I think it's kind of left over from that tradition. So that's what we do here. So that's what I'm gonna do. That's how I get to work and back, is what's called jump seating. So I'll show up, there's an extra seat in the cockpit, and sometimes there's 2 extra seats, and I'll be able to sit up there. And that's if the airplane is full. If the airplane's not full, they try to put us in back, so I have to ride in back just like a regular customer, which is nice too. So I usually commute on Southwest. I like kind of their style of running things. So I get on the airplane early and get all settled in, and then if they need me to come up front, they'll tell me to come up front. So we'll see what happens. But it's yeah, 12:35, just getting on the road, and then I'm hoping to be there by about 1:10, something like that, and see if we can't find a parking spot. Now the parking situation at Sacramento Airport's not the greatest, so it's expensive, and sometimes it's kind of a pain in the butt to get to the terminal and back, so we'll see. Okay, so here I am on the way to the airport. We live north of Sacramento. A little dust devil coming through. We live north of Sacramento and out in some orchards, so it's kind of a pretty drive in. All the leaves are falling off right now. I kind of like having about an hour drive in it. It lets me kind of get back, reset into work mode. It's relaxing, but right now I'm kind of leaving home stuff behind me and heading into work stuff. And I like this little transition. And when I get on the airplane, I just watch a movie or something on the way to work. It's not a big deal. It's actually pretty nice. So there's entertainment and things like that. And the nice thing about airline flying is you don't take any of your job home with you, really. I mean, sometimes you do have to study for big events and training, that type of thing, but you don't have to sit there and go recycle all through all week's politics and office politics and things like that. When you're there, you're kind of immersed in the job, and when you're not there, you can kind of just be your own person and not even have to really think about it that much. I mean, you still do think about it, but it's not as big a deal as I think most other jobs when you're even at home you're working. Turning off from Interstate 5, or from Highway 99 to get onto Interstate 5, and then I just have to go down a little ways to the Sacramento airport, and we'll work on getting this thing parked. This is my least favorite part of the drive, is merging onto I-5, because sometimes they don't give you a lot of room. Looks like it's going to work out this time. A lot of times the stretch of highway's almost stopped. California's about 30 years behind on its highways. But it's pretty nice today. Shuttle wait 30 minutes. Okay, great. Well, I'll be okay. Yeah, the shuttles here aren't regular. They're I don't know how to quite put it.
Please do not leave your ticket.
They're not quite regular. They're kind of sporadic. If I get up in front of this one, maybe I can. No, I'll never catch it. I don't know. 30-minute wait. That's not great. Now I could park in the regular lot, the daily lot. It's $14 a day instead of $10 a day, so kind of save quite a bit by parking out here. It's ridiculous that it costs this much to park at the freaking airport. You know, they act like it's real easy to take public transportation to the airport. It's impossible coming from my direction. I think it's pretty much impossible coming from Sacramento. So they pretty much just gotcha. We'll see what happens here. Guess I'll park out in the gravel here. And we made it. Well, I made it onto the shuttle. There we go. I think it's about a 10-minute ride over there. We'll see. So this will be the first stop, Terminal A, where they have United and American. So I could ride on here, but I'm actually going to go
Terminal A, Airline United.
I'm actually going to go over to, sorry if that's too close, Terminal B for Southwest. And go to a train that takes you from ticketing over to, the terminal.
Third floor. Doors opening. Going back.
Oh, excuse me. Now over here is where we get on the train to go about 200 yards to the terminal. California loves building unnecessary trains. So they should have just made this a covered moving walkway. It'd have been, I bet, 1/8 of the price, and for maintenance. And also, when you come in late, they shut down one of the trains. So you end up waiting quite a while before the train gets there.
Your attention please, David, return to Esquire Approach to retrieve your credit card. David,
I don't know what that noise is. We'll figure it out. No cameras in security, so I'll catch you guys on the other side. But we're in Terminal B. Here's the main security part. See you guys on the other side. Okay, now we're at the board, which shows what gate the flights are going out of. So I'm taking the 2:20 p.m. flight to Phoenix. It'll be gate B17. Now I just go to B17 and see if they'll give me a ticket. Okay, so there's the gate I need to go to behind me. So I just go up there and tell them that I'd like to jump seat. So it's now 1:40. So I'm about 20 minutes behind where I wanted to be, but still plenty of time to catch the 2:20 flight. So we'll get my ticket and we'll get on the airplane hopefully. Okay, just waiting to board right now. Here's out the window. I got the second jump seat, so let's see what happens. I think there's 11 open seats, so it shouldn't be that bad. Anyway, I'll say hi when we get on the plane. Okay, back down at the jet. I helped with the wheelchairs, and so now we're gonna hop on. There's another commuting pilot getting on, and on we go. I've already talked to the captain, so we're good to go. It's now 2:02, and I have a seat on the airplane. So the hard part's over now, just get to work. And I forgot my water bottle, so I'm kind of unhappy about that. I might stop off and buy one actually. That's how much I use it. Off the plane in Phoenix. Now, I have to find a hotel for tonight and drive to the hotel and go to bed. But it's 4:10 California time, so that's going to be 5:10 Phoenix time, because Phoenix doesn't use daylight savings time. So set my clock an hour ahead, 5:10 now. And let's go find the Jeep. So I got to get on the train, then find the Jeep. First, got to call for a hotel. Time for vehicle number 4 of my commute. Oh no, my bag's falling off. Ah, I'll fix it. Woo. Okay, let's try that again. Now up here we wait for another train. This is the Phoenix SkyTrain. So this will take me over to the employee parking area. I called about a hotel. I think it's Best Western. They don't, used to be the Econo Lodge. They don't know if it's gonna work out or not. So if not, I'll call a few other hotels and see what happens. But here we wait another 5 minutes for this train. Fun times.
Our next stop is the East Economy Station. Street Station.
Okay, leaving the East Economy lot.
Next stop, the 44th Street Station.
And on to the 44th Street Station.
Thank you for visiting Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport.
5:10 when I got off the airplane. Now it's 5:25, so it's only been about 15 minutes. Nice view of Phoenix. There's that sunset. It's a really pretty town. Now this says it's a train, but see those black marks down there? This thing has tires on it. So I don't really think of it as a true train if it's got tires.
Please hold on. We are approaching the 44th Street Station.
That's the 44th Street Station. And economy lot. So somewhere out there is Blue Thunder the Wonder Jeep. It's been a long time since she's been on the channel, so this should be fun. Coming down the escalator. Yeah, I was trying to count how many vehicles it was. So the first was the Dodge truck to get here, or to get to Sacramento Airport. Then I took the shuttle van, or bus, so that's number 2. Then I took the then I took the train at Sacramento, that's number 3. Then the Southwest 737, that's number 4. And then number 5 is the Phoenix SkyTrain. And so Blue Thunder the Wonder Jeep is going to be number 6. So it's November, I'd say it's 75 degrees out here. It's just about perfect. Phoenix is very nice. Okay, if you own a Jeep, you may know this, but whenever you can't find your Jeep in the parking lot, look for any Jeep like this one, and then start looking around from that. So any Jeep that you see probably is parked next to your Jeep, which was behind it. So I couldn't find Blue Thunder, but I saw this Jeep, and that's just how we are. When you see a Jeep, you kind of try to park close to it. I don't know, but it's a good way to find your Jeep if you can't. And in case you think I'm lying, there's that Jeep right there. Blue Thunder right here. And a couple rows over, well, on the other row, on the other side, one more Jeep right there. All try to park next to each other.
Thank you for calling Short Stay by Best Western. Priscilla speaking. How may I help you?
Hey Priscilla, it's Rhett Boger again.
Oh yeah, I forgot to call you. My bad.
Okay, what's up? That's okay, I was on the train anyway.
Shoot. Hold on, let's see what I have available. Oh, this phone might kill it one day.
I know, it drives you crazy.
Tonight only?
Yeah, just tonight.
I'll do 65.
Let's do it.
Alright, got it. Done.
Okay, I'll be over. Do you want anything from Wingstop?
Okay, bye.
Bye. Do you need anything from Wingstop?
Surprising.
Okay, I will.
Alright, bye.
See you in a bit. Okay, so I got a hotel, 65 a night. That's pretty good. I could probably get one for 51 a night. That's about 3 miles further away, which I guess that's significantly less, but I got to get on the highway at 7 o'clock in the morning, and this hotel I don't have to, so I'd rather not get on the hotel. Also, this hotel is more of a motel style, so you park your vehicle right outside the door and you can keep an eye on it, where the hotel that's over in Tempe, Arizona, is you can't see your car at night. So if I'm in Tempe, I definitely want to see my car at night. So we're gonna head on over to Van Buren Street to the hotel formerly called the Econo Lodge, and now I can't remember what the name of it is. They probably said it on the tape. Anyway, so I'll probably order some dinner from Wingstop and grab something for Priscilla, who's the desk girl who usually gives me a pretty good deal. So try to take care of them because I stay at their hotel a lot, and so I made friends with all the girls in there. So anyway, hopefully this is the last vehicle for the night and I'll be able to get into the room. Okay, I have checked in back in the Jeep. Sorry, the window's kind of dirty because it's been sitting for a week at the airport. So, well, probably been sitting for 10 days. But I got my room, and now we can go get checked in, or go get stopped for the night. 124 is what we're looking for. I also stopped off at the Dollar General, which is kind of a dump. There's always people like outside on the porch at this hotel too, which is annoying. Okay, where's 124? 114. Let's say it's probably down at the end. Let's call. That's 124 right there. I'm gonna back up and park right in front of it, my door. All right, let's go get set up. Well, I'm sorry, it's 6:30 now, Phoenix time, 5:30 California time. Here we go. Well, I'm back at the hotel. Picked up a new water glass. Well, the lady's setting her alarm. Anyway, I picked up a new water glass, and I found a nice shiny dime sitting by my Jeep. There it is. So, as you know, in my family, the dime is big medicine. That means Aunt Margret Joe is watching out for you, whatever you just did or whatever you're about to do. So, I guess Aunt Margret Joe is watching over me as I went to work. She used to give my mom dimes when she'd go out on dates or go out with her friends, so she could always call home. So, now she's been dead for 25 years, but whenever my mom finds a dime, she actually gets kind of choked up because she thinks Aunt Margret Joe is watching out for her. But anyway, that's my journey to work. Almost. Actually, I spend the night tonight and then leave tomorrow morning on a trip. Palm Springs. Sounds exciting. So, that's it for me for tonight. Once again, thanks for coming with me. And if you liked the video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you really liked it, you can subscribe. And if you're a really cool person, you can ring that little bell right down there. That'll let you know anytime I have a new video. Thanks so much. See you guys later.